challenging yourself and all of those things are critical. You got to be very disciplined. I have 10 standards. You have to be very disciplined, right? You cannot get to my level of success or anybody's level of success that is admirable without discipline. You have to discipline yourself to these things. And I tell that to folks who are way older than all of y'all. I have a preacher who is a very successful preacher, and he calls me and he says, "Grace, how do I do this?" I said, "You got to discipline yourself. You keep changing your mind. You got to stay with it." Nobody wants to follow people who don't have a discipline about them, who don't wake up in the morning and do what they say they're going to do. You got to have some discipline. The next thing you got to have is a little bit of fire. You got to be fiery. People think about fire as a bad thing. I think of fire as a good thing, because anything that touches fire changes its state. Fire changes the state of everything. Even water changes state. Somebody argues, water doesn't change state. Yes, it does. It goes into steam. Right? And so you got to have a little bit of fire. But most importantly, you got to have a little bit of integrity. Right? You got to be full of integrity. You got to do what you say and mean what you say.